Hello there and welcome to the studio. I'm Nishay. I'm so happy that you are with me today. We are here for your mobility class. You are going to need a resistance loop, a medium to heavy resistance, and you will also need your light weights. So 2s, 3s, or 5s. We are not going to use the equipment for our warm-up, so make sure that they're just placed down out of your way. We are going to be doing some movement across the mat, so just again make sure that those weights and band are out of the way. We're going to start with the feet underneath the hips. You're going to slightly bend those knees. We're going to take the arms all the way up as we take a big bend. We're going to reach the arms all the way up overhead with an inhale and then reach the arms back down with your exhale. Inhale, reach all the way up, stretch the body, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, coming down. Let that breath work. Really take big breaths all the way up, all the way down with those arms. Big range of motion here. We're going to go 2 more times, all the way up, all the way down. 1 more time, we're going to reach those arms all the way up. Hold. I want you to interlace your fingers. Press your palms up. You're going to squeeze your biceps to your ears. Lengthen out through the torso, and then you're going to rock side to side here. Again, trying to reach up and over. Stretching out the sides of your rib cage, going completely straight to the side, up and over, inhaling, exhaling, 2 more times here, 1 more each, and then we're going to reach the arms all the way down, tuck your chin to your chest, you're going to roll forward, reaching towards those toes, you're going to take a big bend through those knees, 3, 2, 1, and then roll it up, stocking up the spine. 3, 2, 1. Do that again. 2 more times. Roll it down. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. 3, 2, 1. And 1 more time. Roll it down. 3, 2, 1. And bend those knees and roll it up. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to make your way to the side of your mat. We're going to do a couple of drills going back and forth. We're going to start on our crab walks. We're going to do them a little bit differently today. So you are going to step to the side, bending those knees, finding that nice squat position with the legs. You're going to go all the way in, standing up nice and tall, and then go back down low and come back up. So you're just making kind of this low, high as you push the hips back. All the way to one end and then all the way to the other. Pay attention to those feet. Make sure that they are staying in that nice parallel position. And then you can take the range here of how far you want to dip down and come back up. We're going to go 1 more time. All the way down, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. And then all the way back to the side that you started on. We're going to continue these drills going into butt kicks. So now you are facing your mat and you are reaching the arms forward as you kick behind you. All the way down to one end, and you guessed it, going all the way back. You can step forward, try to pull your opposite leg back behind you, kicking through that heel, trying to reach all the way back to those hips with that foot, and finding a nice stretch through the quads. Let's go 1 more down and back with these kicks. Again, trying to find that nice stretch through the front of the thigh. Keep your chest lifted. Keep those arms out in front of you for balance. Once you get to the side that you started on, we're now going to face our mat and do a little hamstring here. So what you're going to do is you're going to reach one leg up, so you're kicking. The opposite hand, you're going to try to touch the toes. Step forward, kick. Step forward, kick, step forward, kick. So ideally, you want to keep those legs straight, but you can always put a slight bend into the knees to help ground yourself here. Once you get to one side, just turn it around, step kick. Keep your chest forward. The tendency here is to kind of lean back as you kick, so you want to stack up those shoulders right on top of your hips. Little opposite kick there. Make your way down and back 1 more time across your mat, getting those nice hamstrings to stretch it out. And then we've got 1 more drill before we get into the equipment today. Going into our duck walks, we're going to do 3 times, walking down, walking backwards. Hands are gonna come back behind your head. Walk your feet out, ideally the width of your mat. We're gonna point those toes out, push the hips back, and we're gonna duck walk all the way down to the end of your mat. And then you're gonna walk it backwards. All the way back and all the way forward. Just 3 times here. Try to sink down into that squat. Go one more time. Try to stay here without any breaks. It's only 3 times. Awesome, and rest. Okay, so I want you to grab your band and your weights. Set up your band first with that loop coming up over the top of the legs. And then you'll grab your weights. Now, your weights are going to be optional. You can either do this one without weights completely, you can do this with only 1 weight, or you can double up your weights if you wanted a little bit more of a challenge. We are going to start with 1 leg behind us, 1 leg in front. We're going straight out of the gate here, all right? So we're nice and balanced here with our weights up by our chest. We're gonna keep the weights here the entire time, okay? So again, weights can be optional. Your back leg is gonna come to the front. We're gonna do a kick here, and then we're gonna come back. So we're gonna do 5 of those together. So we're gonna go 5, down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna step to the side, and you're gonna do 5 air squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You reset with that same leg. You repeat 4 times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step out to the side, 4 squats. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, and reset. We've got 3 and 2, 1. Step out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Step back to reset. 2 and 2 squats. And of course, we'll just do 1 and 1. So reset, 1 kick, 1 squat, come all the way up, and we're gonna reset on the other leg. Not too bad, right? So again, keep those weights up. Make sure your chest stays lifted. We're lifting up out of the hips, and here we go. So we're gonna do 5 kicks with that other leg. Keep both of your hip bones forward. 4, last one, 5. Out to the side, 5 squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Reset and go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1. You feeling the burn yet? Reaching back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your abs strong. 3, 2, 1. Step back. We've got 2 kicks and 2 squats. And 1 more kick. 1 more squat. Nice work. Rest. Keep the band on the tops of the legs. Grab your weights. You're going to pull them up to your shoulders. Bend the knees. Pull the legs apart where you can feel the resistance in the band. And we're just going to do shoulder presses. Reaching up and lowering down. Just taking your breather here. Inhale up, exhale, control your weights down to your shoulders. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Breathe it out. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now you're gonna bring your chest forward. We're gonna push the hips back, dropping those weights down, going into rows, squeezing those elbows in. 10 rows. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. You're gonna come back up to standing. This time we're gonna bring the weights out, the weights out and those elbows out, pushing overhead. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, One more time, and then one more set of rows. Same thing, bringing your chest forward, pushing those hips back, squeezing those elbows in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome job, you guys. Rest. Okay, we're gonna make our way down onto the mat. So I want you to keep the band. What we're gonna do is come up onto hands and knees. Now we're just gonna do a couple cat and cow stretches, but if you need to bring a pillow underneath your kneecaps, all right, just to find a little bit more support there. We're gonna round the back and stretch it out. You can also do this one standing, hands on top of the thighs, and just round out your back and stretch it out into your cow. So 2 positions here. Let your spine move from the round position to the arched position. Think about your shoulder blades, pulling those shoulder blades apart and squeezing those shoulder blades together. We're gonna go 2 more times here. 1 more time. This is your breather. Awesome job. Nice work. Grab both of your weights, roll onto your back, send the weights straight up over your shoulders. Bring your feet apart enough where you can feel that nice resistance across the top of your legs with your band. We're gonna push the heels down, bridge the hips up, roll down your spine. Going into some nice shoulder bridges. We always gotta put these in here, right? Inhale up, exhale, roll it down. Now your weights are not just hanging out there, all right? They can hang out in your hands, keeping your weights nice and heavy in the hands, but I want your shoulders to stay down, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Go 3 and 2. Last one. We're gonna roll it all the way down. Bring your weights together. Reach the arms all the way back into your overheads, and then reach them back over the chest. Inhale as you reach back. Exhale as you come forward. Soft bend into those elbows. Find a nice stretch, and then bring those arms back up to reset. Stretch and then reset. If they go all the way down to the floor, great. If they don't, that's fine too. I want you to feel what works for you, what's a great stretch and control through that using your back. So one more time here. We're gonna pull those elbows all the way in. We're gonna come back up to a standing position. We are going to end without our equipment pieces. So again, make sure that they are out of your way. When you come up to standing, you can meet me right back in the middle of your mat. We're gonna take our feet a little bit wider than what we had at the very beginning of class. Pull all the way down, and I want you to bring either your fingertips down to the floor, or you can bring your hands down to the floor. You're just gonna nod your chin to your chest, let your head hang heavy. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna keep the left hand underneath our nose, reach the right arm up, and we're gonna take a nice twist with that right arm all the way up, trying to stack those shoulders one on top of the other, looking up into the fingertips. 2 more counts, 1 more count, and then switch. Left arm's now coming up, twisting. See if you can really find that nice twist through your back, opening up your chest. 3, 2, 1, and then I want you to bend the knees before you roll up, stabilizing those feet, taking your time, rolling up the spine. Come back to your standing position, a nice comfortable standing position, grounding those feet. Let's check in with our bodies. How are we feeling? Nice and centered. Arms are gonna stay long by our side. Let's finish with our deep inhales and exhales. Pulling those shoulders up to your ears as you take a nice inhale, exhale, dropping those shoulders away. 2 more times. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, dropping down. And 1 more time, collecting all that tension up in your shoulders. And then exhale, just letting that tension go. Nice work, you guys. Excellent class. I hope that you enjoyed today. We did a lot of moving around. I will see you guys next week. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Thank you.